Welcome and thanks for joining us on Real Investment News for your mid-morning market report. I'm your host, Scarlett Fakar. Right now, the Dow is up about 3 points, S&P 500 up 7, NASDAQ up 49. Gold is down $14.30 to $12.60 an ounce right now. Some of your top stories heading into the afternoon. Technology stocks edged higher today and signaled a pause to 2 days of sell-off, while a rally in bank and other stocks powered by tax cut optimism stalled, capping gains on the S&P 500 and the Dow. Micron Technology, Amazon, and Microsoft were among the biggest tech gainers, while retail stocks, Macy's and Nordstrom's, were lower. AutoZone shares climbed 6.37% after the auto part retailer quarterly revenue and profits topped its estimates. McDonald's rose 1.67%, providing the biggest boost to the Dow, as we mentioned earlier in our report. And Toll Brothers shares slid about 10% after the company's quarterly profit and revenue missed estimates. Shares of Bank of America rose 0.6% today in pre-market trading after the bank announced it would be buying back an additional $5 billion worth of shares. Bank of America shares are 31% higher this year, with a 4% jump in the last 1 month alone, as investors bet that banks will be one of the top beneficiaries of tax reform. Today, Tesla stock was downgraded to sell from hold by Kashen Securities on signs that customer demand for the Model 3 is beginning to wean off as the company grapples with production issues. In a MarketWatch report, Kashen's chief investment strategist Eric Ross said new customers who have not already pre-ordered the Model 3 are now realizing that they can't get new vehicles until 2019, and they are starting to look elsewhere. You can see in this graph how big demand was prior to Model 3 being released, and then that sharp decline following investor disappointment. Simply put, the company is worried that Tesla won't be able to meet customer demand for the vehicles. The U.S. government has not announced who will carry out an antitrust review of CVS's deal to buy health insurer Aetna, but reports are suggesting CVS hopes it will be the Federal Trade Commission. Remember that the Justice Department recently reviewed and stopped Aetna from buying rival Humana. The Justice Department just sued to stop AT&T from buying Time Warner in late November. Reuters reports if the Justice Department does get to carry out this antitrust review, in this case, it may try to stop this transaction in fear that customers would either face higher drug prices or have less choices. Again, we will keep you posted on that story. That is your mid-morning market report. Be sure to like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter. I'm Scarlett Fakar. See you guys back here soon.